Marvellous. Okay then, so we are live and I am going to go to you and I'll give you a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and then hit you, okay? Cool, here we go then. So...
Hello and welcome to the Miskatonic Playhouse live on Twitch. Join us in an hour for Signal to Noise, where we headline the Miskatonic Repository Convention, bringing our Council of Shoggoths together to give them the frights and terrors that they deserve and our eternal gratitude. See you in an hour.
Do that. Brilliant. Cool. Okay then, I'm going to grab some lunch and I shall see you very soon. Well folks, welcome to behind the scenes of the Miskatonic Repository's first live stream. I'm just looking at my camera over there. We have all sorts of stuff going on here. We've just gone live with Newman to record the little promo. This has made sure that Twitch is working for us. Let me just scoot back and I'll show you what we have here. Newman is the team we're going to be on this monitor over here. This is my display capture for the Zoom audio. Then we have all the way over here, even though it says Zoom, it will be saying go all the way over there. The Roll20 setup. I keep it on the two outer monitors so I don't need to move my mouse across the display capture to actually do anything, because we have Zoom in the middle, which is where we're going to be controlling everything, and also we have the fantastic Sirenscape over here where we're going to be playing all kinds of stuff into the game. Yeah. You'll be sitting in my shoulder through some of the game, not the entire game, because I don't want this video to be too long. But there's probably a lot of an easier way to do it. But this is how we're doing it for now. So thanks for joining us, and let's see how the rest of the afternoon develops. Stand by then. Stand by, Newman. In 5, 4... So we're live. You can see the game going on behind me. That's what the Twitch is setting out. I don't know why I'm talking because I'm on mute, but just in case that's going through. Yeah, you saw the introduction, and now let's see how they get on with the game. Hello, folks. Well, it's the day after the broadcast we did for the Miskatonic Repository Convention. Signal to Noise, our inaugural stream on the Miskatonic Playhouse Twitch channel. Now, you've seen the stuff from yesterday. I thought I'd take you behind the scenes to show you a little bit about the Sirenscape sounds that we were using, just so you can appreciate them fully, and I'll take you through the process that we use them. So, if we come over to the browser, what I did was pick a good few sounds for the game. We didn't want too many sounds. We didn't want to overwhelm anybody with any kind of too much information going on. They needed to concentrate on the game. But the whole idea of Sirenscape is to, well, add a little bit extra to the game. So we started off in the quiet desert town that everybody was in, and there was some rural traffic outside as people were driving past, which is quite nice. The annoying thing was this cricket was a little bit too loud, so I had to reduce that down and switched over to the quiet outside when people were in the room. We then introduced one of the sounds known as Dream Server, which people started to hear. So we started to introduce this sound as we would hear it. So it's kind of like TV shows going in, and then we're able to just knock that off when we needed to. It wasn't really until the second half of the show when things started to get a little bit more interesting. We were in a forest, and so we had some wind in the trees. But the funny thing was, I wasn't aware that it was going to rain. So whilst that was all playing, Keeper Newman had said, oh yes, it starts to rain. So I had to quickly type in some rain here. The Sirenscape then pulled up rain for me. So rain at Cthulhu Rock Harbour. So I opened up that entire soundscape, quickly went down and found the rain that I was after. Being dyslexic, it can be a little tricky to find these things on the screen. What I did is I selected that rain, did the properties of this particular element, and then copied it to the sound set of signal to noise, and that went in there. And then all I had to do was navigate back to my signal to noise, where we had the forest and the rain. So I was just able to bring that, and the rain pours a little bit harder, and that's when the keeper was able to bring people in and to the station, and then we would duck off the sound of the forest and the trees and just leave them with the rain. Then things got really interesting, because we went into the signal to noise realm. I won't give too much away, because hopefully you'll watch the stream, but again, we just brought in this little bit of uncomfortableness, and we have this alien outpost, which was used as the general kind of ambience in the thing. So a little bit technical, that kind of thing. There is somebody they had to rescue, and fortunately this person was pulled in some white light. So we used the white light option here, just to bring in that little bit of, just hear it coming in at the top there, and then we would just lose the alien outpost as they would move on to other things. That white light drifting in there. But most of all, we had this pulsing light. This gave me a nice deep sense of tension going in. Now there is a big bad following them through, and so we had these howls from conveniently called a white lady. So that was just in the background, so they knew the character was there, attacking them, doing things to them. We didn't put any music in. It's very difficult to score an entire game on background music, so we just have these hints, like this pulsing light. If I bring that through, there we go. We had a number of, let me just knock off the white lady. We did have a number of locations, and we had some live cheers. So we had some booze for the... knock off a couple of these sounds so you can hear the cheers. And then we had some cheers for the people. And I didn't actually have any laughter in this particular sound set, so again I had to look up some laughter in the library, and it'll find, and so I was just able to quickly play this laugh and just add some bits of sounding laugh. Much laughter, but yes. So we could just go ahead and play that one. And that'll just play. So in the end, we had quite a few things going. We had this nice, gritty kind of sound for when they were in the TV studio. It was like nifty, and then we had the pulsing light. So that was kind of like chasing them, and then we built in the white lady. Love how Sirenscape keeps it moving in the stereo space. That's really useful to do. We had the person they were rescuing. So what we were able to do is, once they had, once the ending had occurred, we can just kill all of those off. Whilst those are dying off, you can bring another one back in. Remember that rain that we had. We're just left with this rain for them. And then when the ending occurred, we wanted to give them a nice jump scare to send them off with. We knocked that down, brought in this dream serve, and I had this one shot here. And then of course the jump scare comes in. Fade all of that out and bring in the end credits music. So where am I? Yes. So that is a little bit of the behind the scenes that we used for the signal to noise. If you are listening to it on Twitch, do use your headphones. Let me know if the level was good enough, because I'm listening to it and it sounds fantastic. But obviously, I'm having these headphones. Now, I wasn't wearing these yesterday, just to let you know. I had these USB headphones. And why did I have these USB headphones? Because it has a nice mute button on. Let me just knock the fleeting storm off and come back to you. So, that is what we use. Sirenscape. It's a fantastic program. I am a Super Sirenscape subscriber, and that allows me to use all the sounds in both the fantasy and the science fiction packs. But if you just need something for your game, you can buy an individual pack, build up some elements in your own library, and really recommend it. And that was Signal to Noise. This is what we used behind the scenes. Now, we did do other things for you yesterday. Unfortunately, the radio mic packs ran out. So whilst I was busily, merrily talking to you and showing you Newman, unfortunately that audio didn't come out. So many apologies on that. It's a good test. We found out that radio mics don't last for 5 hours. Funny that, but we'll know for next time. Maybe we'll do some shorter streams. So thank you very much for joining us on this Friends of the Playhouse broadcast. That's just a little bit of the behind the scenes that we are showing you for the Signal to Noise, the inaugural stream for the Miskatonic Playhouse Twitch channel.